Well, first I gotta start. So these bins, when I was a kid, I'd crawl up on here and I'd be looking around for my grandpa and my dad because they didn't want us crawling on top of these olives, but the kids, all of us kids, would hop right up on top of here. I can't tell you how good olives feel. Just like you roll around, get on your back, and you twist all over. You get down here in the middle, put them up on you pull them up over you on your belly. It is the funnest thing. I have some of my best memories out here during harvest like this, playing with the olives. We would even, as kids, dig a big hole in the corner of this, hop down in there, and then other kids would pile the olives on top of you. But when we were out in the fields, I remember my dad and my grandpa standing here along the sides of these bins like this, and their hands were just constantly moving. And they were constantly just pulling out all the little branches and all the leaves, because you don't get paid for branches and leaves. These don't make olive oil, and these don't get used when you're making olives for the cannery. So they would constantly just be sitting here and they'd be talking about who knows what and what the next day was going to look like for harvest, or maybe who was going to go deliver all the olives. And the whole time just sitting here digging, and you just throw them out and you just keep going and get in here and you turn them over again, and then there's a whole new fresh batch of branches that you can pull out. And the whole time you're just sitting here talking just like this. But that memory with my grandpa, and he had the hugest hands. I mean, they were mitts, and he'd get in here, and I mean, he'd pick up like 50 pounds at a time almost, it seemed like. And then he'd work all these little leaves and branches out of here, get a big handful, and then throw them over his shoulder like that. And that memory of my grandpa being out here with my dad and him is just very vivid for me every time I come out here during harvest with olives. Pretty cool. Yeah.